It's the time to get down.
Ladies and gentlemen, affecting that transition, trying to reestablish that Facebook connection too. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday. Time for you to get live and get lifted. I'm Mario Hemsley. Yeah, we jam. We got Blog Talk Radio. We got all this other stuff together. Welcome, everyone. It's your time. You know how we do? We start the day with a chair dance. So if you feel inclined to rest your sphincter, do that. The rest of you, dance on. Yeah, y'all. Another day. Vibe with it. Come on.
The verbal blessing, sick with herbal lessons. So kick back, chill, relax, and learn a lesson. No 9mm, no heaters, a Smith & Wesson. You'll find this rhyme secure without question. This time, let's vibe one time without weapons. And groove with the music in the school session. This time, let's vibe one time without weapons. And the beat to me like sap to a tree. It's in me. The rap happens to set me free. Instantly when the mic touch this MC. Without the mic, this MC feel empty. I'm telling y'all, it's the lyrical recipe, lyrical ecstasy. Hearing no less from me, I accept and expect no less than the best. And inject intellect without disrespect. Come on, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here.
Come on, y'all.
Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe, yeah. Here to be way too smooth.
Yeah.
Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it. It's like an epidemic. Pop star gimmick. Hit it, get it, then realize that you in it and you're finished. Don't dream diminish. See, I play the season. Y'all have a scrimmage. I spit with reason. Y'all hit the image. But I believe the dream has no limits. I believe that's the whole reason we live it. But they don't get it. They like it's not right, is it? No visit. Hip hop here to stay. No shizit. We gonna get it. New improved music. Move and groove with it. Choose who you get with. I smack rap back like it's too hard. My flow hard like Dick get the skimpy clothes on individuals when anything goes. The player pick 'em like eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Got soul, got so much funk up in the rap. I should pack a fat bowl. Y'all should kick back, relax, and just roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me. Come on and vibe with me.
Shit on the air.
Cool, be cool, just move with the groove. Funk in here.
Yeah.
Way too smooth.
Let's just do what we came to do.
Let's just do what we came to do. Just
Come on. Come on. Be cool. Yeah. Man. I'm telling you.
There's a lot of updates going, man.
There's a lot of Windows updates, y'all.
Every day. I've been warning you guys.
So I don't know where stuff is broadcasting right now. I'm trying to verify that. You know, it's like that. We're welcome to Morning Coffee.
Yeah.
We multitasking like a mofo up here. And what can I say? It's one of those days with Windows updates. Vic, how's your stuff working over there?
Oh, it's going marvelous. I kind of knew that we were going to run into something because you're in a new protocol with your system. So you have what they call the shutdowns. you're doing energy savings, which is a wonderful thing, because then, of course, nothing runs unless you can be efficient and cost what they call conservative. So, on the other hand, it reminds me of going, when you turn on those computers, you may get a happy time wake-up call. And they go, see, the one I went through is the one where they go, I select my updates because I can choose it. But you hate when you turn it on and it goes, please do not close, do not shut down, do not, and you're stuck. And I say, so what do you do? So
you just deal, I guess.
Right.
Well, everybody, welcome. I think we're testing out today. Maybe that's part of it, because the fairies out there, or whatever, the mystical creatures that are messing with us. Maybe it's intentional, because today we are testing out a simulcast with Soto Kodo. So that's being interrupted all the time. We're not seeing the visuals come across, but I finally did get the Facebook connection. So good. Welcome all the Facebook folks. And that's the way it is. That's the world of internet television. And maybe because so much to talk about today, maybe we can just add to the conspiracy, because this whole morning outside of this has been consumed by, testimony, political testimony.
Right.
From the NSA director, the FBI director, on the president. And of course, they're asking all this stuff about proof. So, that's the news of the day. I myself got up at 6 o'clock.
Uh-oh. Look out, man.
Yeah, I woke up, I was ready.
That.
Man, because I was ready to hear this. And so, by the time showtime came around, there was the only things that there was nothing new, but at least you had the fact that both the NSA director and the FBI director confirmed that there was no wiretapping.
Right.
Of the Trump Tower.
Yeah, that won't make any difference to Trump, though. I mean,
well, obviously it doesn't. Obviously it doesn't. That's one of the things.
He says.
Yeah, I'm saying obviously it doesn't.
He doesn't. He says my team will go out there and stand pat, and what they call give another alternate fact, and we put Toyd on it. OID.
OID.
OID. Fact with the oid. So look, hey man, at the end of the day, you know what they say? I may be guilty, but you got to prove it. And if you do prove something, you have to release that information to the public. Well, the practice of the NSA and the FBI is not to release information to the media or anyone, because they said, you guys we're not in the media business. We're in the fact business and the illusion business, because if the illusion of the fact is true, then the fact must be true based on NSA and FBI standards, but we're not going to tell you that, right?
But they don't really want to tell you even what they're looking at.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look, remember I said this morning, I said, they're going to invent a new game beyond chess. He says, you move, I move, we move together, right? And it depends on what team you're on. There's a lot of team players right now. The powerful, the rich, the entitled, the elite. Isn't it wonderful when most of us just sit back and kind of conversate out in the air just to kind of bring what we call some levity to it? In other words, we're so disconnected from what they provide to us. We have nothing else to go by but the illusion or the presentation they want to give us. And I'm watching also this morning the same thing you're doing. And I'm going, why would the NSA and FBI actually give you guys some facts? You know how they feel about the politics of what you're doing and the practice of what they're doing? Why would they give you that information? I don't even understand it.
Well, that's part of the whole thing, because they're going to say, you have. It's kind of easy for me to understand what they all have ulterior motives. The Democrats want to hammer home the fact that there is no connection.
Right.
There is no wiretap evidence at all.
Right.
That he was ever wiretapped in any kind of way.
Right.
And so, and that's cool. And so, and they're trying to. But like you said, even when they do that, he's sticking to his guns.
Yeah. Yeah. He says, what type of guilt is the guilt that there's something did happen versus the guilt that I'm guilty of breaking the law. And it's so fuzzy on the on the I'm guilty of breaking the law. And since I'm not in politics, it's not for me to qualify or quantify because I have no idea about their practices as it relates to the culture of the FBI and the NSA. What they do, they don't have time for media and politics. They're the ones that say that usually those things gets the public going in a direction that's totally in contrast to what we're here to do. We're here and you guys want opinions and headlines, and then you want empowerment in your community. And the community I'm trying to uplift are the ones who tend to keep getting poorer. Oh, I'm sorry, we're talking politics. Let me stop.
Well, there you go. So a brief, by the way, so that's a brief intro. We'll get into more details during the news section, because we're going to talk about it a little bit more. And also, one thing, just not to rehash, I'm going to bring out a couple of points for people to consider politically as we move forward with this, because I think that we have to have an outreach for the Trump supporters. And I know that's controversial, but I'm just saying, we're going to talk about that during the news section. I'm just saying, I expect this president to be impeached. When he's removed from office, I think we have to be prepared that you're going to have a political backlash against all those people who voted for him in desperation are now going to be more desperate. And I think we should be proactive,
right,
in having something for the Trump supporters to try to win many of them over. Healthcare will help. So we're going to talk about that. And so we have a full day today. A full day today. And I'm still working out some issues, so we just have to deal.
Yeah.
Some of the broadcast elements, you guys are acting up. I don't know. I'm trying to see. But, we're attempting to deal with it. If you have some problems, you just have to try the other sources for now. At least it looks like we've got the Soto Codo going.
And I'll look for not that, because this is the practice I like about this. If I hear about Soto Codo, the first thing I want to do is do my Google search and look for the link.
Well,
that's the practice, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, there you go. It was sort of a stealth. I guess it was sort of a stealthy practice because we were just working on this yesterday.
Right.
All right, you guys. Morning coffee. Let me tell you a few things to acknowledge. Got to acknowledge, really, the passing of two major artists this week. Jeez, we got to acknowledge that. What's the matter, Vic?
I have to. I'm not seeing the display, and I'm checking here to make sure my connection here is showing the right display.
Because that's the thing with the artists that who passed, two of them, two major artists. First of all, Chuck Berry, who really defined rock and roll. He passed, and so we wanted to celebrate him. I put up a piece. You still can't get it?
No, I'm not getting it.
Okay, let me see. Okay, that would be one that we should be checking when
Yeah.
we started the show. Okay. You have to know the difference between the pictures.
Yeah, I got it because I was watching it. I got it. That took about 25 seconds.
That's right. We're fixing
You get
shit
it.
on the air. That's we do it
Yeah.
all the time here.
Yeah.
Pax Stereo. Okay, so Chuck Berry passed. Just a wonderful, wonderful. In fact, someone had posted, if I could find that, someone had posted a wonderful slideshow animation that I shared. That was really just pictures of him morphing. Here it is. Look at this. Take a look. This is a piece that's going around Facebook. Piece that's going around Facebook right now. Chuck Berry. Wonderful, wonderful. So he passed. Well, this long history, but he was a pioneer. He had to endure, the authorities were after him all the time. There's a lot of stories out there,
Right.
but a pioneer.
Yeah.
So we had to, honor his life too. He's such a special person. And also Leon Ware, who I call a writer's writer.
Right.
He basically wrote the whole I Want You album pretty much. He wrote Something Something. I want to be where you are.
Yeah.
By Jay. So there's his list of music is just incredible. We want to acknowledge again the passing of Leon Ware. Wow.
Cool. Nice,
All right.
man.
What a day. What a day. What a day. So we got a full broadcast today. I want to remind everybody that today officially is the first day of spring.
And it's supposed to rain today? No, I'm just kidding, man.
Well, half the country, I think, is still undergoing the whole freezing thing, but today is the first day of spring, so we want to acknowledge that we here in Los Angeles, lucky us, have been having weather in the 80s, so
Right.
thank goodness it's been wonderful.
Right.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. So anyway, I'll try to reconnect to Facebook stuff. Meanwhile, every week I get to do a slideshow animation. This week, just the same, and a wonderful slideshow animation featuring the photography, Victor Allen. Take a look. We'll be right back.
Hidden high up in a tower, from the world concealed. Midnight, the breaking hour, when the truth will be revealed. From the shadows of a stronger, to a naked king we kneel. Yeah, your nose is growing longer, when will you become real? You become real. You become real. You become real. You become real. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why you languish trapped in your abyss. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why are you just waiting for his kiss? His kiss, his kiss, his kiss, his kiss, his kiss, his kiss. What are you waiting for? Lying dormant in a bottle, all your secrets keep. When she fooled you with an apple, now the spell is long and deep. Bleeding finger on the spindle, 100 years until we meet. From the path you fell to find a wolf dressed like a sheep. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why you languish trapped in your abyss. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why are you just waiting for his kiss? His kiss, 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 his kiss. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Poppy fields, velvet curtain, no place quite like home. So you sold your voice for certain risk to gain a human soul. Through a hole you're in her garden, queen takes you as a pawn. You were never ugly, darling. All this time you've been a swan. A swan, a swan, a swan, a swan, a swan, a swan. What are you waiting for? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why you languish trapped in your abyss. Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why can you wake up? Tell me why are you just waiting for his kiss? His kiss, 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 his kiss. What are you waiting?
This ain't Anybody Heats. Morning coffee. That's the slideshow animation of the week. Yeah.
Give props to Miko for doing those shots. Also, she's taking on and doing more multitasking. Got to give it to her. Props to you, Miko. She's trying to be like you, Mario.
Old and fat. What can I say? Oh, there you go. All right, you guys. Well, that's stop you, beast. Hey, those Windows updates are wreaking havoc. Let me, I don't even know right now if we're actually live at Facebook. So I should take a look. Let's see if we're live at Facebook. Because I don't know. And plus, other stuff over here is malfunctioning, so I can't even trust. Well, it shows us. Well, I guess we are live at Facebook. Okay, in your face.
I see it.
I do, yeah. All right, are you guys ready for some news? We were sort of talking about it anyway.